disgusting, as has gone mad as a horror pics leak that Meghan slept with Rory, Zotto and Cory at the same time. Following her 2013 divorce, Meghan Markle wasted no time in living her life and moving on with the greener pastures, as the actress was quickly spotted with ice hockey player Michael Zotto. The Daily Mail reported that Markle had shared pictures with Zotto on her social media accounts, one in Toronto and the other in New York, where the hockey star was playing. In 2014, after the rumored fling with Zotto, Meghan Markle had a hectic night out with golfer Rory McIlroy, as Markle famously took part in the All's Ice Bucket Challenge on social media, with Rory throwing a bucket of ice over her head. Nominated by the golf legend, Markle captured the video with the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge accepted. With talks of the possible romance escalating, the duo was spotted together various times. Afterwards, they went to dinner out in the plush Kiopani restaurant with a group of about 20 friends, leading to a few drinks which ruined Rory's game the next day. Author Tom Bowman had wrote, "She accepted the challenge on condition that Rory came with her friend's apartment and personally poured the bucket over herself on the balcony." After the video was posted, the two went to the Fitzpatrick Hotel for a drink, and the following morning, McIlroy arrived at the Ringwood golf course to play in a new competition. Worse for wear, after a hectic night, he fell back to 101st place, as a newspaper report from the time had claimed that Meghan and Rory were spotted looking very cozy. Noticeably, the time that Meghan had intermediate relationship with Rory perfectly coincides with the time that she went on a date with Canadian and Italian chef Cory Vitiello. She was living with Cory in Toronto at the time. According to Tom Bauer's book, Meghan Markle had flirted so hard with Rory McIlroy that her boyfriend demanded to know whether she had cheated on him with the champion golfer. Back home in Toronto, at the end of the week with her boyfriend, chef Cory Vitiello, Markle had gushed about the sports star on her now-defunct blog, The Tig. "Ah yes, Rory McIlroy, the Rory McIlroy, whispered and shouted to be foremost golfer in the world. Loved by Tiger, respected by Palmer, and dumper of the frigid water onto the lone head of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, that Rory McIlroy. He is a force who has prosperity to actually work hard and play hard, relishing his intense practices to substantiate his title, embracing nights of sipping. Opus 1, his bold and impressive choice of wine, and indulging in a group dinners at the Caperani, for the balance, of course." Bauer writes that Markle, then starring on Suits, was keen on the use of their close relationship to promote herself, adding that she encouraged the media to publish photographs of McIlroy and herself. As she would later admit, she occasionally set up a paparazzi photo or let info slip out to the press. Asked by Vitiello whether she was having a relationship with McIlroy, Markle insisted their time together was innocent. At the same year, Markle used connections to snag a speaking slot at the One Young World Conference in Dublin, Bauer writes. On October 17th, Markle and McIlroy had dinner at a swanky Dublin restaurant, Fade Street Social. She was spotted looking smitten, gazing intently at McIlroy. By a newspaper gossip columnist, and Vitiello was annoyed. Again he challenged Meghan, and had there been an affair, he asked angrily. In fact, Meghan didn't love both of them. She only approached them to approach herself. Recently, Christoph Palmer, who was a co-star in the 2016 film Dater's Handbook, had revealed that Meghan was dating a guy in Toronto, and that she wasn't really into the dude, and I was like, you just got out of a marriage, why are you jumping into another relationship? Go be single, be free. He didn't name who Markle was dating at the time, but Markle dated chef Cory Vitiello when she was in Toronto. As Markle seemingly headed Palolo's advice, because she reportedly texted them later that saying she was single. The Suit star also reportedly updated him after she had met Prince Harry. But after dating with Harry, Meghan was still living with Cory.